What's up, guys? It's boy Marone in mittens, training for Murph.
Dead and dying.
I just rolled off the couch a week ago. Gonna take on a future games champion. Shouldn't be too hard because anyone under 5'7" doesn't even count as a person, right? So.
What's going on, everybody? Back in the barn. We got another Murph Prep episode today. So I'm gonna be training for this for a while, so I figured I'd just make kind of a series out of it, so I don't have to worry about, putting up more than one Murph video. And it'll be cool as kind of build up to Memorial Day when Cameron's down here and we get to race. Murph is obviously a really special workout just by itself. Going to your gym and doing that on Memorial Day serves a bigger purpose than just like what you're getting out of it that day or just the suffering that you're doing while you're there. But it's also one of the few like CrossFit workouts that me and Cameron can race on and have it be pretty close. He's a really good runner, he's really good at push-ups. I'll be able to do the pull-ups faster than him and probably the air squats. So most of my money in this prep is going towards air squats and push-ups. I need to be able to just be a piston on the air squats, get out the door way before him because he's gonna run faster than I am on the last mile. Another thing that will help me hold him off is being good at push-ups. He's gonna be able to get to the push-ups way faster than I am, no matter what I do. So I'm pretty much just doing damage control there. So that's what I'm gonna be working on for a lot of this prep. Today we're gonna be starting with 5x5 back squat and bench. Last week I did this at 315 for the back squat and 205 for the bench press. Just kind of starting pretty light. Was gonna add 5 pounds and just do it like twice a week, but I only have one set of 2.5s and I'm gonna set them up on different bars. So I'm just gonna go up 5 pounds on the bench and we're gonna do 325 on the back squat today. Still pretty light, shouldn't be a problem. Then we're gonna get into a pretty fun Metcon. I think it's not gonna be directly any Murph movements, but it will still translate to Murph training pretty well. And then we'll finish up with an EMOM in the vest with some push-ups and air squats, kind of getting more specifically ready for what we're gonna be doing on Memorial Day. So let's start warming up. Did a general warm up. Since we're doing 2 different movements, obviously gotta warm them up both at the same time. So just start with empty bar, a couple sets on both, then some light weight, and then we'll start making bigger jumps, get to the working sets pretty quick. All right, we're at the working weights, so we're gonna go ahead and get started. First set, usually kind of sucky anytime you're doing something like this, but as you get used to the weight through the 5 sets, it should feel pretty good. And then by the time you get to the 5th one, maybe you're a little tired, it starts to suck again. But it's a little chilly, so I had to go grab the hoodie, which is kind of annoying on the back squats. But I'm gonna start a clock, and I'm gonna do a new set every 4 minutes. So should warm up a little bit as we get through that. Hopefully, I feel good and it feels a little warmer by the time we get to the Metcon. All right guys, all finished up with the strength. That was pretty fun, and I really like that superset. I'm not a huge fan of benching and kind of putting it in a superset with back squat like that, where they're not really interfering with each other, but your heart rate's still high when you get over here. You have to really focus on keeping a tight core. Makes it a little bit more fun to go through because I love back squatting. So it's a way I like to incorporate it, and I'm gonna be doing it for the next couple weeks. But anyways, on to the Metcon. Like I said, this is a Murph Prep kind of session. We're gonna be doing rowing, thrusters, and ring muscle ups in this workout. So not super specific Murph Prep, but on the rower, we have more of a monostructural movement. There's a little bit of a pulling element to that as well, which obviously both your engine and pulling are important in Murph. Then we have thrusters, so squatting and pushing. Really though, the last couple thruster workouts I've done since I've been preparing for this have all been 95-pound thruster workouts. There's been a couple where I thought maybe going lower in reps and practicing some heavy thrusters, but I don't really have a need to be good at heavy thrusters right now, and lighter ones like 95-pound thrusters are gonna translate to air squats a lot better. We're gonna be doing 95-pound thrusters. I might use the short bar. Always fun to kind of switch that up a little bit. And then we're gonna finish up with ring muscle ups. Obviously this is a bit of a pulling movement, and like without putting too much thought into it, you would maybe categorize it as a pulling movement. But if you're somebody who has the capacity to do multiple ring muscle ups, you know it's really more of a pushing movement. The limiting factor is, in most cases, being able to press out of the dip, not necessarily get the turnover. Turnover is a big hip drive. You still do want to focus on pulling a little bit. It requires some lat strength and stuff. But when you finish a big set of ring muscle ups, your triceps and chest are gonna be blown up a little bit more. So pushing movement, and we're gonna be doing sets of 9. I'm gonna try to keep them unbroken. This is definitely a little past the limit of what I know I would do unbroken. So I'm not really sure about being able to do that, but we're gonna try it anyway. So the workout we got is every 6 minutes for 5 sets. We're doing 18 calorie row, 12 thrusters, 95 pounds, 9 ring muscle ups. I thought about going every 5 minutes, but like I said, I really want to try to do those ring muscle ups unbroken, and I want it to stay pretty high intensity. I want to be transitioning quick from one piece to another. And in the current shape I'm in right now, I have more of a tendency to overestimate myself than underestimate myself. So I think I could still do it with 5, going every 5, but just trying to kind of pick my battles. I really want to focus on the intent while I'm working. So I'm gonna go every 6, give myself a little bit more rest, and hopefully the intensity stays high. All right, I'm somewhat warm. I'm gonna use the first one, just kind of feel it out. We usually do with this kind of interval stuff. See what a moderate pace feels like, and then try to get faster from there. That was 4. I don't know if I can go unbroken on 5. I can't feel my abs right now. Oh, fuck. Obviously, oh, goddamn, I can't even talk. So, have you done quarterfinal workouts before? You know that core movements can really affect ring muscle ups. I wouldn't say too much of that was like mainly core. I could feel it on the rower. I was trying to sit back up at the end of my pull, but I think it was just the fact they're bigger sets than I'm used to. And it was definitely the limiting factor on the ring muscle ups in that workout. I did stay unbroken, but my splits kind of suffered. I didn't even see when I finished the last 2. I mean, I still had plenty of rest, but I think since I was focusing on going unbroken, I'm pretty happy with doing 6 minutes. I think I could have definitely done that workout with 5 minutes, but I might have broken the last 2 sets of ring muscle ups. It was good to practice that. Obviously, gave me a feeling that I don't usually have on ring muscle ups, so It was a good thing I did that. And then last thing we're gonna get into for a little bit more specific Murph prep, we're gonna do a 10-minute EMOM. First minute's gonna be max effort push-ups. Second minute's max effort air squats. We're just gonna alternate for 10 minutes. I think a goal for this would be over 25 in every minute, especially now that I'm kind of blown up. Everything is definitely pretty warm already, so shouldn't have to do too much warming up. Just do small cool down for a few minutes, and then we'll get started.
Nothing show.
I'm in the middle of a Murph EMOM right now. You want to say hi to my YouTube channel right now?
I know footsteps when I fucking hear them.
I'm not training that hard.
Really?
Yeah, that's because hard to you is like a recovery day for me. You gotta just go run for an hour. It's a hard day. Yeah, right, bro. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's it for the EMOM. Got a cheeky bastard here on the line. All right, guys, that's it for today's video, today's session. It's actually it for today's training. I've been getting back to 2 sessions a day for the most part, but just because I had some clients move around and stuff today. Stayed here a little bit longer than normal, just doing 1 session today. But I'd say it's a pretty good one, and got a decent amount of volume tomorrow, so we'll even out. But thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like. If you have any thoughts about this video, future videos, or anything you just want me to know, you can leave a comment down below. If you watch my videos and like them, please subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one.